Hey there, everybody. Welcome to this reading for the 22nd of January. If you're coming to this reading not live, go down below. All the timestamps will be below this video. Also, again, I will not be answering any super chats tonight. So, as always, donations are appreciated, but again, not necessary. And we'll be getting started here in just a couple of minutes. So, Tina, hello. Starseed, hello. Joy Energy Tarot, hello. Danita, hello. Starseed, hello. Moonlighting, welcome. Thank you for being here. Cheryl, hello. Thank you for being here. Really appreciate it. I am going to use the two mega decks tonight as well. And so we're going to use the Tarot of the Wild Unknown mixed with the Tarot, or the Animal, what is it? The Wild Unknown Animal Oracle, I think is what it's called. But that's what we're using tonight. Aga, hello, and that's all I can see. CJ, hello, thank you for being here, really appreciate it. Dad, hello. Cassandra, welcome, thank you for being here, really appreciate it. But let's get started. We're going to jump right in here with Aries. So thank you, everybody, again for being here. Eva, hello. Sandy, hello, thank you for being here, really appreciate it. But we're going to get started with Aries. Again, I will not be answering any super chats this evening, so definitely don't super chat. And I will be using the Tarot of the Wild Unknown with the Wild Unknown Animal Oracle. But let's see what we have for you here, Aries. Aries, you start off with the vulture here and the spider. I feel like for some of you that you are kind of needing to tell your own story at this time. I feel like someone keeps disappointing you here, Aries, in a lot of ways. And if you are in some sort of disappointing situation, I feel like it's just who they are. I always say the scorpion always reminds me of the scorpion in the toad story. So I feel for some of you, it's kind of just someone's nature. It's like almost like someone can't help but ruin a situation in love here, Aries, and this is something that's come up for you quite a few times. I even did your Aries February reading this morning, which will be coming out this weekend, Aries, and I did it. Yeah, I think I did yours yesterday, actually. The days are blurring together, Aries, but anyway, in that reading, I was saying something very similar to this. It's almost like you could be dealing with a person where it's like in their nature to just cause problems. Maybe they were raised a certain way, or it could have to do with family. For others, I feel like this is saying you have a choice. The spider is kind of like the story you tell, the words that you use, Aries. And the vulture is about things. It basically says things could be very, very easy for you here. I almost feel like saying the proof is in the pudding. I'm getting all these words about proof here on the Ten of Wands and the Eight of Wands, which you have next. So I feel kind of like a few different ways about this. I feel for some of you, it's like you're just seeing proof that things could be easier. I do feel this has like a lot to do with work as well. I feel like something on your back, again, Ten of Wands, burdens, Scorpion and the Toad. The Scorpion is on, just look up the story. There's like a million versions. Scorpion and the Turtle, Scorpion and the Frog, Scorpion and the Toad. Any one of those will work, but basically the Scorpion is always on the back of whatever animal's swimming it across the river. So it's almost like something has been on your back, but I just feel that what's been on your back is burdens here, Aries, is like the amount of work that you're putting into something. And it's almost like you're being shown something. It's like you're being shown that things can be so much easier in your life. It's kind of funny because I was doing a reading this morning and I'm getting a very similar message. Like I said in, I think it was like Libra or something. I called you Libra all last week, Aries, so it doesn't matter. But I was telling, I think, Libra this story about, like, have you ever seen one of those videos where it's like a baby tries ice cream for the first time and they like kind of try it and then they just like start shoveling it in their mouth? I feel like one of those moments for you here. It's like something is being proven to you, and then I feel like you want more of it, whatever it is. For a lot of you, I feel like it's work-related is what I'm trying to spit out here. I feel that for some of you, it's like maybe you have a job, maybe you get paid well, but it's like maybe you find out that like you could have the same job and get paid like 10 times more or something like that. I feel like some sort of surprising situation where you're like, why have I been doing this, this long and not getting paid my worth or something? It keeps popping into my head as work. So you could be like finding a job where you actually get paid your worth or your value, or you could be finding out that you're being underpaid, and I feel like that's going to force you to go look for something better. So it's like you could be finding some information that isn't like amazing, but at the same time, I feel it's like very beneficial. So that's kind of like what I feel for you there. And you have the Scorpion and the Page of Cups here as well. And so, like I said, I do feel this is like disappointments in love. I almost feel like you're releasing this, Aries, for some reason. It's like someone just constantly always disappoints you in some ways. I only feel this for some of you. I don't feel it for all of you. I don't even think you're upset about it. I feel like you just see that it is in your nature here. It's in that person's nature, and I feel like you're just releasing it here. It's almost like you're just kind of forgiving and moving on is the type of energy I get here. For others, I feel like this is something has kind of reached a point. You know, again, the Scorpion card in this deck is about something coming to a head, something getting to a point in your life where things are too hot, things are too, whatever. And I feel like you're looking for a new offer with this Page of Cups, and it definitely feels like new work offer for you, or like a new business offer, something like that here, Aries. And that's kind of like what I feel with that Page of Cups. It's like a very satisfying offer here. Yeah, I feel like it's like, look, I always say this crow card reminds me of treasure. It's like this crow, it almost looks like it's on treasure, or it's on like a opal or a pearl or something like that is popping into my head. So I do feel there's like a lot of luck coming in for you here with the crow energy. So I like this energy for you, Aries. I like this reading in general. I feel like this is a kind of just good stuff coming in for you. So thank you, Aries. It's about time, right? Thank you, Aries. Taurus, let's see here, Taurus, what is going on for you? Taurus, you are working hard, I feel. Yep, you had the Bat card last night. I'm almost positive that you had this card. I feel kind of that this Bat energy is trying to get you to realize that things have changed, or is getting you to realize that there's kind of, it's like you're pushing yourself beyond the point, beyond a certain point, is what I would say to you here. What's popping into my head is almost like runner's high. But I don't, like, some of you could be getting like a runner's high, but I think that it's more, I feel like it's more of just a message for you, Taurus, that it's kind of like you could be, people who run. I don't understand why people run. I say it all the time, right? Every time I see someone running, they look like death. They look like they're about to keel over and die, right? Why do people put themselves through that? I have no clue, right? But it's almost like you could be, when people are running, maybe they're in pain, but they get to that point where they almost get this high, like this endorphin rush. I feel like for some of you, it's like you're pushing yourself through something here, and I feel like you're about to get this rush, this like kind of explosion of energy. Something is about to be giving you a bunch of inspiration. So I get this like, that's the best way I could describe it to you, Taurus. I get this like runner's high type of feeling, and you're getting it because you didn't give up. And maybe it's not really a feeling. I feel like it could be like motivation, and it could be even results for you as well. It's like maybe you have been working on a project, not seeing results, and like all of a sudden there's results. I feel like it's because you have like kind of pushed through some sort of limit, or you've pushed through something that you've pushed through a point where you would normally stop, is what I'm getting here. And here you go, 8 of Pentacles, the Elk. You took the lead with this Elk energy. This Elk card is a card of leadership in this deck, and the 8 of Pentacles is material success on the horizon. I really feel this is kind of work results for you here, Taurus, or like financial, more financial results with that 8 of Pentacles. And it's probably because, again, you've kind of pushed yourself to the limit here in a lot of ways. Yeah, I feel like you're demanding your worth. You have the Queen of Wands and the Queen of Cups here. It's like you're demanding that you get paid your worth. You're demanding you get paid your value or whatever in work or business, and I feel like you're getting it. For others, I do get there could be like a fire sign coming in for you in love. You always have fire showing up here. I feel like this person's withdrawn, though. I get a very withdrawn energy here. You have the Queen of Wands and the Queen of Cups here. Queen of Cups to me is a clue card, and I have certain cards. I read tarot like a crazy person, as I always say, and to me, I have certain cards that I call clue cards in the tarot that I have kind of, that I attach my own meanings to. And I feel that the Queen of Cups sometimes can be just some sort of change in love. But I feel like this is more saying to me that there needs to be a change. Someone's being withdrawn here. Yeah, I feel like someone needs a win. This is not you. It could be you. I mean, of course, everybody needs a win, right, Taurus? But I feel like you could be dealing with a person, or you will be meeting a person. I feel like they're just down on their luck in love, not in life in general. I actually feel like they're probably quite successful, but I feel like they could be a little bit down on their luck in love, or they could be a little bit jaded in love. And I feel like this is creating this kind of withdrawn energy where they need to have some sort of win. I feel like you would be that win for them. Queen of Wands, they find you very attractive. But will they open up? Yes. You have the Ace of Cups. You can't beat that, Taurus. So, yes, I feel like this person will be opening up to you if this is new love, for sure. Could be a fire sign. Could also be a water sign as well. For some of you, I mean, it could be you. I think it's interesting that there's kind of like these scales behind the Ace of Cups on this deck, like shedding their skin. So, like I said, I feel like someone almost needs to shed their skin with this energy, or someone's going through like a transformation. And I feel like it's just like disappointments in love. For others of you, again, love this energy. Queen of Wands, I feel, is just that kind of runner's high. It's like Queen of Wands is wholehearted energy. She puts everything she's got into whatever she's working on. And so I feel like you are kind of giving something all that you got, whether it's like a project or a business. And it's like I feel like this Queen of Cups is just saying that there is a turnaround, or there are just going to be improvements in the energy for you. And I feel like that just means more success. So love it, Taurus. Thank you, Taurus. Gemini, let's see what is going on for you here, Gemini people. And Gemini, you have the cosmic egg and the phoenix here. It's definitely a rebirth. The cosmic egg is kind of like the world card, as I always say. It's kind of like a card of an ending or something coming to an end. And the phoenix is a card of Phoenix Rising. So I do feel there could be some sort of Phoenix Rising situation here. I would say, like, don't doubt this here. Don't doubt this second chance. You have the Two of Pentacles and Two of Swords. It's like you have a choice whether or not to make this decision. I feel like you know the right thing to do. You have the King of Swords here, which we could say is just your energy here, Gemini. It's like you already know the right decision that you need to make in your life. Whatever this decision is. I feel like it could be anything. You have the Nine of Cups here, just like some sort of wish fulfillment. You are deciding to have wish fulfillment, or you are deciding to allow some sort of wish into your life. But I feel like you need to allow it into your life. It's definitely like outside of a comfort zone with that Two of Swords, and we'll talk about that more in a minute. But I feel like you could have experienced an ending, could have been like a job loss, a relationship loss, something like that. And the Phoenix is, I feel like, just, existing problems being resolved. In this deck, in the book that comes with this deck, she says that this card is about kind of overcoming obstacles. I do sense some sort of obstacle here. Like if this is love, there could be like distance I see here. There could also just be competing values with the Nine of Cups and the Two of Swords. Nine of Cups doesn't really have to do with values, but you know what's popping into my head for you, Gemini, is I almost see like two people, and it's like I feel like they're both very independent, Gemini, and I feel like they're both happy with like the way their life is, and they're both having a hard time letting the other person in. So if that describes your situation, I feel like there need to be some like compromises, obviously, with that Two of Swords coming up. I feel like you could. The Phoenix says you will easily solve these problems. You have the King of Swords here and the Two of Pentacles, like trying to decide what to do. I get distance. There are usually boats on the Two of Pentacles, and it can represent some distance or kind of some obstacles here, and can also represent hard work. I also I see two people in my head who are just burying their head in work. I feel like I said this to you today as well. I did your monthly reading for February this morning. You were one of the signs I did, and I was saying something about burying your head in work, but I feel like both people, if this is a love situation, are doing that. For others, I feel like this is just you working on the right things. King of Swords, he knows his shit, right, Gemini? He knows exactly what he needs to do, and so I feel like you're very certain as far as work or business is concerned, and I feel this will be leading to a lot of success. I'm getting a lot about innovation for some reason on the King of Swords. To me, the King of Swords can kind of represent innovation. It represents air energy, but to me, the King of Swords, he makes decisions more based off of wisdom. He is the king in the deck that has been through like the most battles, the most wars in life, and so he kind of does things based more off of experience, not necessarily, which is kind of different than innovation, right? Innovation is new, experience is old. So I feel, but I am getting like this very like innovative energy. So I feel a lot of you could have a lot of really good ideas at this time in work or business. I feel like they're going to be extremely profitable, whatever they are. And finally here, Gemini, you have the Nine of Cups and Two of Swords. Like I said, I see two people who probably could love each other very deeply here, Gemini. And I feel that it's like, but the problem is both people are too comfortable where they are, or something like that with this Two of Swords. I feel like it's like two people where it's like there will have to be some compromises for this to come together. And I'm trying to get some more clarity on this. Three of Wands. It's like somebody's waiting for the perfect moment to make a move here in a love situation. The frog can just represent like alchemy, needing to go through a transformation. So I feel like some of you need to go through a transformation here. I do feel like there could be a change if you're in kind of a stuck love situation around springtime with this frog card I'm getting. And I feel like there's just like something weird about emotions going on here. And I'm trying to pick up on what side this is on. Fear. I feel like some of you, both people have fear of making a movement. For some of you, I mean, it could be you, it could be them. Take it how it resonates. But I feel like for some of you, it's like someone's emotions need to be exposed here. So if this is a love situation, someone needs to open up with this energy here. For others, I feel that this is you just needing to choose a wish. It's like there's something that you wish to have in your life, and I feel like you can have it. Nine of Cups is like a wish, needing to make a wish, but the Two of Swords says you have to leave a comfort zone or push yourself to get it. There's like a lot of that energy right now. I don't know, sometimes I think like during Mercury retrograde, and Mercury retrograde is kind of like Hail Mary time as well. Sometimes I think, I hear from a lot of astrologers say like don't start businesses during retrogrades and all this other stuff, but there have been times in my life where I started things during retrogrades and maybe they don't last past the retrograde, or maybe they don't last very long after, but like I've had times where I've made a bunch of money during retrogrades, and it's definitely been very helpful, and I'm glad I started whatever I started. So I'd be careful of like fearing starting something during the retrograde. It's popping into my head, Gemini. But that's that. Thank you, Gemini. All right, Cancer. Cancer, you have you showing up, the Chariot, in the B card here as well. I feel like you're showing up in a very strong position. Definitely something about teamwork here. This B card to me can definitely represent community or teamwork, and you have the Three of Pentacles as well, which can say that teamwork makes the dream work here, Cancer. So I feel like working on a team on anything that you're working on would be very beneficial for you with this energy. I also feel that the B energy can represent your vibes, and the Chariot is as above, so below. I frequently say that the Chariot represents needing your inner world to match your outer world, or it kind of says like once your inner world, once you kind of resonate deeply with something in your inner world, it will match on the outer world. So I feel like there is this match going on here with you, Cancer, and it's kind of like saying whatever you're experiencing on the inside, I feel like you're going to be experiencing on the outside. The good news is I feel like you can very easily change this. So I feel like if you are not feeling good and things on the outside are not very good, start working on your inner world here, and I feel like that will kind of resonate out, and it will create your outer world with this energy. I am getting like buzzing as well. I feel like some of you could be just like experiencing ascension symptoms here. I'm getting like chattering teeth. So it could be your teeth. That's weird. That's a very weird message, but I'll take it. It could be your teeth. I feel like it could be your like kind of like head pressure as well. Some of you could be experiencing that, I feel. But overall, I like this. I feel like it's off to a good start. You have the Hummingbird and the Three of Pentacles. I feel like you see a mountain in front of you here, Cancer. I feel like you've probably been exhausted, or you've been experiencing some exhaustion for a while here, Cancer. And I feel like this is saying that you are now kind of getting to this place where you are maybe seeing something new that you want to accomplish, but it looks like a mountain to me with the Three of Pentacles. The Hummingbird represents a long journey as well, but it represents kind of like nectar or receiving rewards after a long journey. So I feel like some of you, number one, it's like maybe you have a new goal in mind, or maybe there's some sort of new beginning. We have 111 likes right now, Cancer, as I'm saying this. I feel like for some of you, it's like you see something as this big mountain or this big goal. It's something you want. It's something you want to accomplish. And I feel like this is saying, allow people to help you. It's like, it doesn't have to be this big giant mountain that you're crushing, right? I feel like that people could help you accomplish something. I'm getting like all sorts of things popping into my head. Like maybe some of you want to go back to school, but you're like, I already went to school, or something like that. But I really feel like your community, people in your life, your family, these people want to help you, and I feel this is saying like let people help you, because they will help guide you on whatever journey you're about to go on with this mountain here. And I always encourage people, I always get comments right from people who are always telling me how they're like, I'm exhausted and all this other stuff. I'm like, okay, what are you gonna do, just quit? It's like you got like 50 years left on your life. What, are you gonna just give up? I'm like, no, you should keep going. I'm like, what? Who cares if climbing a mountain? One of my favorite people, I'm just going to say this, Brian Tracy, right? I have a lot of favorite people, but he's definitely one of them. He says, in 5 years, it's going to be 5 years anyway. So who cares if it's going to take you 5 years to climb another mountain? It's like in 5 years, it's going to be 5 years anyway. Do you want to stay where you are, or do you want to be somewhere else? I get that type of energy here. I feel like there's something amazing for you here, Cancer. Look, you have the Sun and this Moth card. I feel like this, whatever this is pulling you in. It's like really a moth would be very drawn to the sun, right? Like a moth to a flame is what I feel like saying here, Cancer. I feel that this is talking about something you want to accomplish that you just can't ignore, something where there's too strong of a pull. I've been getting this message a lot for people. I really feel it's like fantasy or destiny time or something like that going on in the astrology. I don't know if it's because, we're kind of like past 18 degrees of Neptune in Pisces. To me, 18 degrees is like the degree of the devil, and Neptune at 18 degrees, major thumbs down, right? But now basically Neptune will be dead the next time Neptune reaches 18 degrees in Pisces. So I feel like that's a good thing. Thank God. We don't have to experience this craziness any longer, right? And I feel like this is saying, like, now is the time to shoot your shot here, Cancer. I feel like you could be accomplishing a lot, and I would just go for it. I feel like there's a lot of happiness coming in for you. I do feel like this could be someone who's drawn to you here. You have this Judgment card. I don't really feel like this is someone from the past. I feel like this is someone who's revealing their feelings to you here. They're opening up. They're going Nine of Wands to the Judgment. It's like Nine of Wands closed off, and the Judgment card. Someone's opening up to you here. I feel like it's someone special. So definitely could be love. There you go. Thank you, Cancer. Leo, let's see what is going on for you here, Leo people. And Leo. Leo, you have the Starfish and the Ace of Pentacles. Love it, Leo. This is like a very solid offer coming in for you. If you're looking for a job or looking to get a new job, I love this. I would like double check things. The Starfish kind of represents needing to take a look underneath something. It's like on this card here, this side of the Starfish is meant to look really beautiful, but if you flip a Starfish over, it's not as attractive. It's not as beautiful. Like I've said a million times in the past, I feel like Starfish are cool no matter what, upside down, right side up, whatever. But again, it's meant to say that there's like more to the story. It looks beautiful on this side, but on the underside is like its mouth and its legs. It looks like a starfish. Looks gross, right? Although I again, I don't think they look gross, but still. That's the point of the card. So I feel that some of you, it's kind of like saying there's a really solid offer coming in for you in work, but I would double check it. I'm almost 1,000,000,000% sure, which is a lot, Leo. I'm almost 1,000,000,000% sure you have the Three of Diamonds in your monthly reading for the middle of January. And the Three of Diamonds is very specific. It says you need to be very careful of your paperwork. And this includes contracts or, a potential contract you could be getting in work or business. So I feel like you need to, again, not a bad thing. This is a good thing. I feel like this is just saying double check any offers you're receiving, whether it be in work, business, could be like a court offer, could be something in love, whatever. I would just double check the offer. I don't think it's a bad thing. I think it's just kind of like saying, make sure, basically. You have the Six of Swords and the Seven of Wands moving forward here. I like this. This is like some sort of rite of passage. It's like saying you don't have to repeat something here, Leo. I feel like you need to realize that, and this is a message that comes up for you a lot. I feel like you need to realize that you went through like a rite of passage, whatever difficulties you've gone through, and the Seven of Wands, like defending your position at the top of a hill here, Leo. But the Seven of Wands can say that you are very, you are not going to go backwards. You have kind of solidified yourself at the top of a hill. So I feel like this is saying, like, whatever challenges or difficulties you've been going through, it's like you no longer really have to worry about that. I feel like you have kind of cemented yourself here at the top of a hill. I feel like this could be important in work because I feel some of you maybe are worrying about work or business. And I feel like this is saying you have made yourself kind of like stand out. There's no reason for you to feel like you're going to go backwards. So I would let go of those fears. For others, I just feel like you have made a final decision here on something. Yeah, it's like I feel like you're taking a risk on the future here, Leo. I'm trying to get more details about it. King of Pentacles. I feel like you see something as extremely stable. For some of you, I feel like this is love, like a person. The King of Pentacles is a card of permanence. It's a card of permanent relationship as well. And this Seven of Wands, like I said, I feel like this is a decision because the Six of Swords is moving forward. It's like you're moving forward to whatever this King of Pentacles is, and you're committing to it. For some of you, it could be love that you are going to be committed to here. The Eagle, really good card, says you're taking the lead. I feel like it's just saying that you are making the decision, basically, with this with the eagle spirit. And I feel like it's just saying, like, you've made your choice, you've made your decision on something. For some of you, it could be to like leave a job as well. So I do get like new job opportunities, obviously, with that Ace of Pentacles, but it's like you made your choice. You have the Firefly. I think you had this card last night as well. And you have the Owl. I feel like you have gained enough wisdom here. The Firefly is a card of inspiration. So I feel that you are kind of doing things based more off your inspiration. I don't remember whose reading I was doing. I really don't remember whose reading it was, but I was talking about like some sort of solar plexus like pull that I was getting here, almost like your solar plexus chakra, but I don't even think that's right, because I feel that it's more like people are being pulled just by their entire center mass right now. And even like I was meditating before my readings today, I kept getting that feeling here. I'm too young to have a heart attack, right? Knock on wood here, Leo, but it wasn't a heart attack, okay? This was like a different feeling that I was feeling. It's kind of like a center mass type of feeling. I feel like people are being pulled more by their like heart and their gut, at the same time. I feel like people are, deciding to do things that are kind of like more inspiring, that maybe they're not so real. Maybe they are kind of fantasies. It's like maybe your best friend is like, hey, I'm going to start a business to do X, Y, and Z. And maybe it sounds like a crazy idea, but maybe it feels right. I feel like people are kind of doing things moving forward here that maybe are a little bit more based off of feeling, and could be a little bit risky in that sense. But I don't know, I feel like there's a lot of luck in doing things that are a little bit risky. And as I always say, I'm not talking about major risk here. I'm not talking about something that's going to like hurt you or end your life or do anything crazy. We're talking about educated risk, but I really feel it's like a go with your gut type of feeling here, Leo. But there you go. Thank you, Leo. Virgo, let's see what we have for you, Virgo and Virgo people. Virgo, you have the Nine of Pentacles and the Ten of Swords here. So something has maybe kind of affected your independence, I feel. Very bold, fierce energy at the end. You have the Strength card, which is Leo, and the Nightingale Spirit, which is a card of fierceness. It's a card of speaking up and kind of sharing your voice in a lot of ways. So I feel like a very fierce energy coming in for you here, but I feel like you've had a lot of difficulties with the Ten of Swords here. The Nine of Pentacles is good, though. I do feel like you're getting back on your feet is popping into my head with that Nine of Pentacles energy. I feel like you're trying to find a place to fit in here. I see, like, I have this, like, weird image popping into my head. It's almost like I see that, I don't know if anybody remembers that game. I can't remember the name of this game, but it's like, it was a game where there were a bunch of like things that you would stand up and they were all a bunch of faces, and it's popping into my head right now. But I just see like I see three faces on like these squares, almost like that game, whatever the hell that game was called. I don't remember, but and it's almost like you're trying to decide who you want to become at this time. It's kind of like you're Arya Stark right now, the person with many faces or whatever. And it's like you're trying to decide. It's almost like you're reinventing yourself. Damn, Virgo. I like that. You have this wolf energy and the Eight of Cups. Definitely walking away from something, but again, in a very bold way. I feel like you're kind of a little bit of a lone wolf right now. I do feel like with that Nine of Pentacles, some of you could be kind of on your own, or you could be feeling like you are, you could be feeling like you are alone. That's all that's popping into my head. I thought I was going to be able to say something else, but I couldn't, because there was nothing else that popped into my head. So, that's that. But I do feel that you are kind of alone. What the hell does that mean? Justice. Yeah, I really feel like you're figuring out who you want to be with this energy. So I feel for some of you, you are kind of like figuring out who you want to be with this Justice card. Look, like it's like a black and a white cat here. And it's like, what side do you want to be on? The Justice card to me is cause and effect. It like says, if you put energy into something, what do you get out? And I feel that maybe you're doing a little bit of experimenting here as well, like with those three faces. I feel like you're kind of maybe trying to figure out like what face is going to lead to results. For some of you, I mean, this could be very big picture. I mean, it could literally be you. that's changing. I do feel for others, this could be, I feel like this could be more like in work. Maybe your boss is giving you options to try different positions or something like that. For some, it could be like in business. Maybe you could be trying to figure out like what's going to work in business. And it's like you're trying different things. And I feel like that would be a really good idea for you. It's almost like experimentation, but I don't feel that this is necessarily like experimentation that is happening to you with this energy. Interesting. And you have this Nightingale card. It's like you're trying to find your voice. Like, look, this bird is screaming here at the top of his lungs, right? And you have the Strength card as well. It's like a display of strength. So I feel for some of you, it's like you are finding your own inner voice. 555 people here tonight, people. We got all these like crazy repeating numbers going on here for you as well. And so I feel like for a lot of you, it's like you're finding your own inner voice with this energy. I feel that for others, this could be you realizing what you have inside of yourself. Again, this card here is like the Nightingale has this egg, this giant egg inside of it. And it's kind of like, laying something that egg, there's no way that egg came from this tiny little bird. It basically says you have much more inside of you than you realize. I feel like that's what you are realizing, really. Temperance card, discovering your purpose. Here's the thing, is that the Temperance card to me is a card of self-reliance. And, it's a card of being able to take care of yourself, being able to do things on your own. And it's also a card of kind of being a jack of all trades. I need to come up with a better term for it. It's not a jack of all trades, the Temperance card. It's like being good at the same skill, like similar skills. It's like you have certain skills in your life, but maybe it's like a collection of skills that you are good at. It's like everything is coming together, I feel, with this energy. But there you go. So thank you, Virgo. People are telling me to drink. I don't really need to drink, people. Here's the problem, is that at the beginning of the year, I said to myself, I'm going to go the whole entire year on my diet. I'm going to stick to my diet. And so here's the problem, is that I only eat once a day, and I'm making food right now outside that I'm going to eat when I get out of here, because I only eat once a day, and I can smell it. So my mouth is watering like crazy. So I apologize to the people that don't like the swallowing sounds, but I can't help it. Usually, in the past, when I've gone on this diet, it takes like a couple of weeks, and my mouth stops watering every single time I'm about to eat. But sorry, I'm like a wolf, okay? I can't help it. So, all right, we're switching decks. It's going to be the same deck here, by the way, but we are going to use just another version of that deck, and we are going to move on here to Libra. So thank you, everybody, for being here tonight. Really appreciate it. Make sure to drop a like on this video. Really appreciate all the likes and all the support. And let's see what we have for you here, Libra. Libra, you have the Gazelle and the Chariot. It's like a victory coming in for you here. So I feel like there is a victory coming in for you with the Chariot. I really like this. I feel that for some of you, this is a communication coming in for you. Somebody wants to talk to you here, Libra. I feel like this definitely could be a fire sign. You always get Leo showing up in your readings, and you have the Lion right here. So I feel for some of you that this is saying that there's communication that you've been waiting for coming in for you, Libra. I don't know. For some of you, I do feel like you know who this person is. For others, I feel like you don't know who this person is. I feel like this Gazelle is almost saying that this person is going to be putting on, it's almost like they're putting on a show. I don't think it's nothing like crazy. It's nothing ridiculous, but I do feel this person is like trying to impress you if this is love coming in for you. I get Fire, Cancer. You have almost everything here. You have the Page of Pentacles as well. So definitely communication coming in. And it could be a earth sign also with the Page of Pentacles. Could be basically anything here, Libra. But I do feel like this is love, communication. For others, I feel like this is great progress. This Gazelle card represents making large leaps forward in progress, like making great strides. And I feel like there's a lot of progress coming in for you here. We're going to see where that is, because you have the Five of Cups and Page of Pentacles. This is like delayed progress. So I feel like for some of you, the Page of Pentacles is like saying that you have been, like, progress has been a little bit slow. Page of Pentacles, not being exactly sure where to start. It's kind of like you know exactly what to do with the Page of Pentacles. I wonder if this is not you here, because I feel like you're saying, like, come on. to someone here. Like, I feel like you're trying to get someone over to your side is what I'm getting with this Page of Pentacles. So I wonder if it's not you. I wonder if you're trying to get someone to make a move towards you. So, I feel that's really what I feel here with the Page of Pentacles. You're trying to get communication. It's like this person's starting to run out of time here. It's like they're waiting for something. This Stingray card is about something needing to have a backbone, something needing to develop a backbone. But I feel like this card is more talking about development. I feel like it's saying that almost like the Three of Wands. It's like this person's waiting for the perfect moment to do something here, Libra, when there never will be a perfect moment. I feel like this person needs to get moving here, Libra. Yeah, it's like they're being too shy, I feel, with this Deer energy. So I do feel that you're kind of like waiting on a person for some of you. For others, I do feel like it could be you. As I always say, again, the Page of Pentacles to me can be like having a matchbook, needing to strike the match. It's like saying there needs to be this spark of inspiration. There needs to be this kind of launching off point. So I feel for some of you, something needs to almost explode here, is what I would say, Libra. Something needs to take off. So I feel like things need to get moving here. And again, this could be it. You have the Lion, and you also have the Four of Wands as well. So the Four of Wands is about freedom. It could be about marriage. Again, some of you could be marrying a Leo here with this energy. So I do feel some of you, there could be a Leo coming in here. Look at this, a Lion and a Lamb here, Libra. So I feel like someone's a little bit too timid. I feel like someone needs to kind of boss up here and make some moves. Could be you. Again, take it how it resonates. But I feel like someone is like waiting for something. Even the Four of Swords is waiting. Four of Swords is a card of resting, relaxing, recovering. And it's also an energy of like hoping for blessings. It's almost like this person is hoping for a clue. So I would say, throw a dog a bone here, Libra, if you are dealing with a person that you are interested in. You might be able to get this moving forward a little bit faster. This might not even have to do with love either. This could be like business or something like that here, because I'm getting something about a bone here. But it's like this is like such a weird message, I feel. But I feel like for some of you, it's like you need to be more of a tease. But I feel like it's talking about business, something business related. Maybe you need to make yourself more scarce, or you need to. That's not the word I'm looking for. I feel like exclusivity is the word. Wow, look at that. Right there. I can't even believe I can say that word tonight, but I feel like exclusivity. It's like you're making something more exclusive in your business. If you have a business, I feel like there would be a lot of profits in doing that here. It's almost like you're too available here, Libra. But that feels like business to me, not love. So that's a weird thing. Again, I feel like there could be marriage coming in for you here. It's like wanting to have a family. This Lion card can represent family, or wanting to develop a family, wanting to, kind of have something that lasts for a much longer period of time. The Four of Wands is a card of commitment, but it is also a card of freedom. So I do feel there's like a lot of freedom coming in for you here, Libra. I don't know. I like it. There you go. Thank you, Libra. Scorpio, let's see what's going on for you here, Scorpio people and Scorpio. Scorpio, I feel like some of you could be dealing with a Cancer here. I feel like you could be dealing with any water sign, period, here. So Cancer had the Moth card as well. The Moth card always reminds me of like the moon. So I feel that it could be like a Pisces as well. Definitely water energy here. There's something about boundaries here as well. For some of you, I feel like it's almost like you're realizing that it really doesn't matter. Like, I feel like you've been on a journey. I feel like the octopus, part of the octopus card is that it doesn't matter which leg you pick. They all go to the head. So it kind of says that it doesn't matter like what path you take. I feel like you realize that you're getting to the same place in your life at this time. And I mean, that you could make that easier or harder than you want. So it's kind of like your choice. For others, I feel like you're exploring boundaries with a person here. I do feel this weird message that some of you could be dealing with a person who has kind of like weird boundaries. And I do feel like that could be creating weirdness in a relationship. For some of you, I feel like you know this person already. For others, I keep getting July popping in my head. I don't trust psychic timing at all, but I do feel some of you could be potentially meeting someone between like either now and July or by July. And I feel this is almost saying that you need to. It's like this person has weird boundaries. I feel like sometimes it's like you could do something and they don't get upset about it, and then the next time you do something, they get super upset, and maybe you look at it as a lesser thing. So I do get this weird thing about boundaries. It's just something, I don't think it's anything you have to be worried about. If you're meeting someone new, I would just, kind of maybe discuss boundaries. This could be in any area of the relationship as well. And I feel like maybe you just need to discuss these things. It'll probably make things, easier on you. You have the King of Cups in the Knight of Cups. Definitely a Knight in Shining Armor coming in for you here, Scorpio. I like that. So I feel that there could be kind of like true love coming in for you with this energy. Like I said, I do feel like this person's a little weird. I don't know. I feel like they're just weird with their boundaries. I feel like they've been hurt in the past. I think that's what it is. Seven of Cups, I just asked in my head, what the hell is this boundary thing going on here with this person? And this Seven of Cups, I feel like, is just saying that maybe it's like I feel this person's all mixed up, There's and there's a song, All Mixed Up, Don't Know What to Do. I don't know who sings that song, but, I feel for some of you, this person, I feel like the reason they have these walls up is because it's like maybe in a past relationship they would do something, and like it's almost like you're triggering them here. But this is not a bad thing. I feel like this is a good thing here as far as triggering is concerned with this Seven of Cups, because I feel like it's kind of like saying you're pulling this person out of this weirdness, like this weird energy. And I feel like it'll be a really good person, probably a water sign. It's like true love coming in for you here, Scorpio. Definitely a Knight in Shining Armor. For others, by the way, if you're not interested in love, this to me would definitely be a dream, because the Knight of Cups is your dream life. Knight of Cups is normally looking into that cup. He is imagining his dream life. He is imagining what his perfect life would look like. He just needs to take action. I feel like saying no excuses on the King of Cups. The problem with the King of Cups is that it can represent like emotions. It can represent external circumstances, kind of, because he normally has choppy waters around him on the King of Cups. It kind of says like the outside world is crazy, and it is right now. So I feel like for some of you, it's kind of like you are having to deal with the craziness of the outside world, and I feel like that could be kind of maybe making you hesitate whether or not you should push forward. What do you need to do to get over this? Thinking you trust your instincts. And I also feel like you're ready. Like the time is now for you to get moving. This bear energy, I feel kind of could be saying that some of you could be stocking up. I feel like it would be a good time for you to kind of like stock up some resources here, Scorpio. I don't think this is like you're becoming a prepper or something like that. I feel like this is more saying that you are preparing yourself for like business or the future. So you might be like entering into this period where you're saving a little bit of money or something like that. I don't even think it's that crazy. I think it could just be that maybe you're like investing money in the stock market. That popped into my head. Again, I'm not a financial advisor, so make sure to do that at your own risk, blah, blah, blah. But I feel for some of you, this is kind of like saying that you're kind of like creating future security. Let's put it that way. And this is probably a good idea if you're one of those people who's thinking about doing that. For others, I feel like you're just listening at this time. What are you listening to? I feel like you are looking for opportunities. I feel like you're looking for time to strike. I keep getting this thing kind of about investing. So some of you, again, if you're like an investor, or if you invest your money or something, I feel like you'll kind of have a very good sense of when an opportunity is going to be solid and when an opportunity is going to be negative. So I feel like you'll have a very good sense, and it's almost like when something looks like gold. So I feel like you need to trust your instincts here, and also I feel like that bear card could be saying you're like saving your money or something like that to have the money when the time is right. I feel like you really need to trust yourself. Again, as far as investments are concerned, I mean, to me, I just like I did a meditation at the beginning of this year, and it was just like this. It was just like this whole line in my head that was just going like this, like crazy. So I don't know what's gonna happen. I don't like to make those types of predictions anyway. But because it can get you in trouble. But what I would say here is I feel like really if you're an investor or if you're investing your money in things, I feel like you better pay attention. Let's put it that way with this fish energy. By the way, could be a Pisces coming in for you here, Scorpio. But thank you, Scorpio. Really appreciate it. Sag, let's see here, Sagittarius. What's going on for you? Sagittarius, you have the Nine of Cups here, and the Nightingale comes up twice tonight. So I feel like this is a wish coming in for you here. It probably feels like you've had to pass an egg to be able to manifest this wish, whatever the hell that means. So I feel like for some of you, it's definitely been a challenge to reach this point of fulfillment with the Nine of Cups. Nine of Cups is a card of fulfillment. It can represent a wish, but it could also just be you being satisfied. So I feel like you are, I do get more of that kind of like satisfaction contentment type of energy here. I feel like you just want to soak in this is what's popping into my head here, Sagittarius. So for some of you, I feel like you just want to kind of enjoy the moment if things are going well for you. I feel like you're hoping to just like soak in some goodness here, and I feel like you will. So I almost feel like this could just be like this weekend or something like that. Maybe you're spending some time to just enjoy like positive energy or good things going on around you, and I feel like that would be a good idea with this card. Next, you have the dragonfly and the camel here as well. Yeah, I feel like you are realizing that you have more, it's like you have more resources at your disposal than you realize. This camel is kind of about resourcefulness and being able to cross a desert. The dragonfly is a card of illusions. But I feel like the illusion that you are seeing is that you have to quit. Like for some of you, I feel like you could be getting to these points in your life where you want to like give up on something. But then I feel like you are realizing that you have just like a little bit more that you can give to a situation. So I feel in a lot of ways that you are just not, it's like you're not totally giving up on things. I feel like you're realizing that you have a lot more inside of you here. Yeah, you have the Four of Pentacles as well. I almost feel like it's like a kind of like a key that you are receiving. It's like I feel that for some of you, it's like in business, for example, maybe you've been trying to get things to work, and it's like maybe things kind of work, but not exactly how you want. But I feel like what you're realizing, it's like something has been missing. I would say Four of Pentacles, normally it's a guy, he has a pentacle on his head, he's got one over his heart here usually that he's kind of holding on to. He's got two under his feet. And to me, it can represent like when your head and your heart become one, you can really make some moves. And I feel like this is saying that it's like maybe you have been in relationships or in business. Maybe you've had the head, but you haven't had the heart, or vice versa. It's like I feel like you're realizing that the two energies need to work together here, to get things moving forward. And I feel like this kind of like changes everything here for you because you have the Death card and the Hermit. It's like you're waking up to something here. I do get more of a waking up energy on the Hermit card. The Hermit doesn't really represent waking up, but it is a card of having faced your shadow, kind of going through dark night of the soul, climbing to the top of a mountain, and shining your inner light. So not really waking up, but kind of. So I feel like you're waking up to something here. Three Cups, celebration, major celebration coming in for you here. I'm wondering if you're finding your tribe as well. Feels a little bit distant. I feel like saying distance, but I feel the distance message is more saying like maybe you've been having some hard times with people in your life, or like the right maybe you've been trying to find your tribe, so to speak here. And I feel like this has been a challenge for you, Sagittarius, but it's almost like you're more stepping into this tribe energy with the Three of Cups. But I feel like it's just not quite here yet. I feel like it's something that's kind of coming in the future. It's something you're working towards. And I do feel this will be very beneficial. I mean, I've talked about this quite a bit on the channel. I mean, to me, we had all that energy in Capricorn. A lot of it has left Capricorn, but we had a ton of energy in Capricorn. To me, I just think there's no way around it. To me, it's basically all that Capricorn energy was to bring us closer together, even though we have COVID, which has pushed us farther apart. But again, it's interesting that we have COVID, which has pushed everybody far apart. But what do you think is going to happen? The opposite is going to happen after. So I feel in a lot of ways in the near future, you could be kind of really connecting with a person here or with a group of people. It's going to be very beneficial. It's going to lead to a lot of changes for you here with this butterfly card. Definitely going through some transformations with this energy as well. So I almost see ice freezing over, by the way, is popping into my head here as well, Sagittarius, with this card. I feel like this is a good thing, by the way. I feel that for some of you, it's going to sound weird, but I feel like you've been like waiting for ice on something. It's like I almost see you trying to cross like a river or something, but it had to freeze over first before you could cross it. So it's like something is freezing over here. Normally I would say that'd be a bad message, but I feel like it's a good thing. So I don't know. I like it. There you go. Thank you, Sagittarius. Capricorn. Let's see what we have for you, Capricorn people. And Capricorn, you have the hummingbird and the empress. Very attractive at this time. I feel like you're receiving rewards. I feel like there's a lot of reasons to be joyful for you here, Capricorn. So I do feel there's a lot of happiness here. I specifically and very clearly feel that you are overcoming a sad situation here. You have this crocodile card, which is a card of sadness, card of coldness as well. It's almost like you could be coming out of the cold. Even the empress can be going from winter to spring. So it can say things are kind of warming up. I'm just getting the word joy on this card here. So I feel that the hummingbird is talking about joy or joyfulness or happiness coming into your life. So I feel like there's a lot. And even the Empress can be a card of happiness, abundance, celebrations, good things coming in for you. It's a really good card. So I feel there's a lot of happiness coming in for you here, Capricorn. Definitely a lot of abundance. And that's probably why you are going to be happy with this energy as well, as like a lot of abundance coming in for you. For some of you, could be this is like the second reading I've done for you, where I feel like there could be someone coming back from the past here, Capricorn. I don't really see any signs here yet, so we're going to have to dig into that. It could be a Scorpio coming back from your past year, Capricorn, or someone with Scorpio in their chart. I think this could be a surprise for you here with the Tower energy. So if someone is coming back, I would obviously be careful if you don't want someone back from the past here, because, the Tower can go both ways. It's like the Tower can say you want to rebuild this situation, or it could say you don't want to rebuild this situation. So you're going to have to be honest with yourself, and you're going to have to, if you don't want to go back to someone, don't. If you do, then do it. I feel like you could be rebuilding something here. You have the Justice card and the Two of Cups. I feel like someone's coming in and telling you that they didn't put in the work. Those are the words that are popping into my head. So if this is love for you, I feel like this is someone who realizes that they didn't put in any work, that they didn't want to help, or that you put in all the work here. So it's almost like they're coming in saying that they're going to balance things out for you here. Look at horse. The horse is about work. It's like literally a workhorse. So I feel for some of you, it's like someone is coming in claiming they're going to put in the work here. The Justice card, I feel like, is saying, prove it. The Justice card is cause and effect again, but it also says tilt the scales in my favor. So I feel that is what you would be saying here, Capricorn. You would be telling this person, prove it, tilt the scales in my favor. For others, this could just be new love, someone who proves it. So I feel for those of you that are just going to decide to move on to something new, that could be happening. And for even more of you, I feel like you're just matching up. You're coming into balance here if you're not looking for love. Two of Cups is you and your higher self. The Justice card coming into balance. So I feel like things are balancing out in your life. And finally, you have the Spider and the Crocodile here. Definitely, I get this coming out of the cold energy here with this card and the Page of Wands. Someone can't let go of you here. I feel like someone is very interested in you, and I feel like it's like they just keep coming back to you here. That's what's popping into my head with this card. It's kind of like someone just keeps. It's like all roads lead to you. There are spooky. There were 666 people here tonight, Capricorn, as well. So just now it's been ruined, but it was 666. So there you go. Could be like a little devil, a little freak in the sheets or something coming back for you with this Page of Wands. So I like that. This to me is kind of like saying you have a choice as well. I do feel some of you could be fearing that you're stepping into a trap here. Yeah, because things are not immediately clear. Things are still in the dark. It's like a spider. It's like you could be fearing that someone is pulling you into their web here, or someone is seducing you here. So yeah, I don't know. Some of you could choose to leave someone behind. Ten of Swords here. Hierophant. It's like you have some higher wisdom. I feel like you trust your wisdom here with the Hierophant. It's like you've learned everything that you need to learn with this energy. For others, I feel like this is saying you tell your own story. The Spider is an energy of needing to weave your own story, needing to tell your own story. So I feel for a lot of you, this is saying use your words to make things happen, and to tell your own story. It's like if there's certain things you want in your life, tell that story with this card, because I feel like you will get it, plain and simple. But there you go. Love it. Thank you, Capricorn. Let's see what we have for you, Aquarius people and Aquarius. Aquarius, you have the Phoenix here, Emperor. Some of you could be, this is like a rebirth in your life here. Very defensive energy, I feel here, Aquarius. Some of you, I feel, will be kind of needing to open up here. Could be someone coming back from the past. This could also just be you dealing with an Aries. So there could be an Aries coming in here. You have the Seven of Swords and the Scorpion, though. It's like there's some difficulties that need to, you would need to overcome, I feel, with this energy, especially with that Seven of Swords. It's almost like someone is a lone wolf here in a situation. Seven of Swords can be lying, cheating, stealing, but as I always say, Seven of Swords can just be a lone wolf. It can just be someone who doesn't commit or is non-committal, or runs away from situations as well. So I feel like for some of you, you could be dealing with a person like that. It could be in Aries for some of you. For others, I feel like you have a plan to kind of like overcome obstacles. Again, this Phoenix card can just represent overcoming obstacles or difficulties, and it's like that's just what you're doing with this energy. You have the Scorpion and the Seven of Swords here. I feel like you need to get to the point. I feel like saying don't trick yourself here. Yeah, it's like you experienced a tower moment here in the recent past. What was this here? Moon, because of fears. Here, Aquarius. And maybe you have a long history with a person here, and I'm too nosy, I have to dig in, and you have the Six of Wands having to do with communication, I feel, Aquarius. So if you had a tower moment in a love situation, I feel like it has to do with communication. And I feel there are a lot of fears here. I feel like there's a need to kind of like open up with your reading, especially if you are dealing with a person that you're like committed to. Here, I would like open up because I feel like this could easily be healed. But I feel like there needs to be some like better communication with this energy. For others, I feel that you could just be kind of removing yourself from a toxic situation. Obviously, the Scorpion stings. Its stinger stings here. And I feel like you're realizing that maybe, let me go back to this here, that it would be better to walk away. It would be better to have this tower moment. So I do feel for some of you, you could be kind of like walking away from something here. And it's going to be, a journey is what I would say to you. The moon, it's like there's always a path down the moon. The moon comes up and then the moon goes down. I always say the moon, to me, is not that bad of a card. The moon, to me, just says, you could be experiencing some fantasies, some illusions. You might not be seeing things clearly, but the sun eventually comes up. It's not going to be this way forever. So to me, the moon represents a temporary period of time. So I do feel some of you could be in just a temporary withdrawn period of time. I feel like you're about to pop out with the Six of Wands, like you're opening up. This butterfly, it kind of looks like it's floating up from these wands. So I do feel some of you are going to be opening up soon. For those of you waiting for communication, I do feel like this could be communication as well. You have the Nine of Wands and the Star. You showing up in a very strong position. I feel for some of you, it's like you're approaching situations with boundaries with that Nine of Wands. Boundaries has been coming up for everybody. Like I always say, I wonder if it could be potentially just Mercury retrograde. Mercury retrograde brings up stuff from the past. So it's like we could kind of maybe be putting up boundaries because of certain situations that we've been going through in the past. And I do feel some of you are kind of putting up boundaries here, Aquarius. You have the Ace of Pentacles here, like a solid offer coming in for you. So if you're looking for love, could be a solid offer, but maybe you need to open up to it with these cards. For others, I feel like you need to not give up on something here. Like I said, I got that Seven of Swords with that, the Seven of Swords with the Scorpion here. I feel like this is saying don't trick yourself out of something that could be very good for you. This could be like an opportunity that's really good for you. And I feel like you could be wondering, like, am I good enough for this opportunity? Do I deserve this opportunity? I get like all this kind of negative kind of self-speak here, Aquarius. So I would make sure to keep your words about yourself very positive. I feel like you do deserve something. It's like I feel in some ways that some of you, it's like the universe is bringing you a gift, but I feel like you could be questioning it here. Or it's like you're questioning a gift that you have received from the universe. And I feel like you need to kind of like open up to it. I feel like some of you have like refused a gift, or I'm getting a very strange message is what I would say to you, Aquarius. It's almost like a gift was the catalyst is the words that are popping into my head. I'm getting some sort of weird gift thing, like maybe somebody tried to give you a gift or you tried to give someone a gift and they rejected it. I get some sort of rejection here, and I feel like that's the reason that you could be experiencing a tower moment. As crazy as that sounds, that is oddly specific, Aquarius, but that's what's popping into my head. I feel like some of you are just taking some time to heal. Again, Ace of Pentacles ending it. So I do feel that there's like a solid offer coming in for you here. Definitely some sort of new beginning here, Aquarius. Yeah, you have these starfish. I feel like it doesn't matter what choice you make, even though I feel like you shouldn't trick yourself here. Yeah, Ace of Wands, definitely a new beginning coming in for you, Aquarius. I wonder if this is like a second chance. Could be someone from the past, but I feel for some of you, this could be kind of just like a second chance in, what was your first card here? I just want to see, you had the Phoenix here. It's like you're solving some sort of problem. You did not have that crocodile card. You had this Phoenix card here. It's like you're solving a problem here. So I feel like there is like a kind of like a rebirth going on here, Aquarius. I like it. I feel like it's good. So thank you, Aquarius. Really appreciate it. Let's see what's going on for you here, Pisces. Thank you, Pisces, as always, for your patience. Really appreciate it. But Pisces, Pisces, you have the Swan here. And the bee, Cancer also had the bee energy as well. You could be dealing with a Cancer, but I feel that this is saying that you're kind of in this like healing space with the Swan card. This card of tranquility is a card of calmness and kind of like serenity. So I feel some of you are in that place right now. I think you are taking control of your vibes. Hold on one second, Cancer. I mean Scorpio. Oh my God, I'm gonna say every single water sign before I actually say Pisces. Just kidding, Pisces. So I feel for some of you, it's like you're in this period of time where you need to take control of your vibes. So only positive vibes. You have the Strength card. Strength card is like a display of strength. It is standing out in some way. So I feel like you could be getting a lot of attention here. But this is like work attention. It could be business attention as well. I do get like a lot of attention, work or business, and I feel like this is good. I would make sure to balance. You have the Devil with the Eight of Pentacles. That energy to me is working way too hard. I don't think there's anything wrong with hard work, but I feel like some of you, this could be like a little bit escapist. Like you could just be focusing on work, so you don't have to focus on other things that are going on in your life, or you could just be getting addicted to work or something like that. So I would make sure to take time for your family and people who are important to you, all that other stuff here. I feel that you need to pay attention here with this energy and kind of like make sure that you're not only focusing on work, but at the same time, really good. I feel like you're being recognized. I do feel like this is something long-term for you, Pisces. And sorry, Pisces, but, since COVID, I can't get my nose hairs waxed anymore. So when I talk for like hours and hours and hours, my nose itches like crazy. And, so I'm going to need to get the pliers out, right? Pull out the nose hairs. But anyway, Pisces. Too much information. I feel like this is saying you're going to be standing out. You have the Lovers and the Wheel of Fortune. For some of you, it could be someone returning from the past here. Wheel of Fortune to me, as always, especially with the Devil, says do not repeat a cycle. If you had a negative toxic cycle with a person, this is basically saying, like, you do what you want. If you want to take someone back, go for it. But it's also saying, like, make sure that you end the cycle. I do feel like there's a lot of luck for you here in love, Pisces. But yeah, there's like a lot of fear. You have the Rabbit card, so I feel like there could be a lot of fears in this situation. I do feel like there's a lot of progress coming in for you with the Rabbit card. So I do feel like you could be making a lot of progress in love here. Yeah, some of you could be like getting to this point where you're discovering someone who's very special for you. So if you're looking for love, you could be recognizing someone as special, or you could be meeting someone who's going to be very special for you with this energy. I feel like you can trust your intuition here, Pisces, with the High Priestess energy. I feel like something has a lot of potential here as well. Hold on, we're gonna come back to those two cards, but you have the Lovers and the Wheel of Fortune. Like I said, a lot of luck in love. I do feel like there could be love coming in for you. I also feel that the Lovers could be like this could be some sort of change because of Neptune and Pisces. Lovers can have to do with your morals and kind of like your beliefs in some ways, or like sometimes it has to do with your values. And that is popping into my head that I feel like for some of you, it's like you're starting to value things the right way. And that's a weird message. But, the good news about this is I feel like because you're valuing certain things in your life, it's like they're returning to you tenfold, whatever it is. It's like maybe you're valuing hard work. And it's like because of that, you're getting money or you're getting success. Or maybe you value quality time in love, and it's like because you value it, you're getting it. And I keep getting this message about like what you value is what you're getting here, Pisces. So I really like that for you. Again, I want to come back to this. I feel like you see something as having a lot of potential. Could be financially related with the Eight of Pentacles here, but it's like there's something that has a lot of potential. This golden egg just says like some of this fluff, the nest that's around this golden egg needs to be removed. It's like it's kind of like holding something back here. I feel like something is being held back here, Pisces. And yeah, Eight of Cups. Probably emotions that are being held back in a situation, probably like feelings or something like that. Decision that needs to be made. I feel like some of you need to take a risk here. For some of you, it could be love, but for others, I feel like it could just be I really feel like it's more a financial reading. But again, it could be love, but I feel like this could be something that's more like you need to take a risk in business or work or something like that with the Two of Swords. I really feel just like tons of benefits this year in general in doing something you've never done before and stretching yourself, definitely for Pisces. So I would like do things that push you outside your comfort zone. You do have the Devil and the Eight of Pentacles. Again, if someone comes back from the past, make sure they put in the work with the Eight of Pentacles. I do like the Eight of Pentacles, though. It is a card of someone who is willing to put in the work. So I do feel like that probably someone would be willing to put in the work here. I feel like you're going to be patient. You're going to allow them to do it with the Temperance card here. 10 of Cups, though. So I don't know, maybe you see someone as your 10 of Cups, happy home, happy family. It's also a card of fortune after difficulty as well, Pisces. For others, again, I feel like this is just saying you could be working too much to escape something here. So I feel for some of you, this is saying that you need to make sure that you're kind of giving attention to other things in your life other than work. So I would just make sure to do that here. It could even just, it doesn't even have to be anything else. It could just be fun, Pisces. Like, I feel like this could be saying, like, you need to have some fun. You need to do some things that you enjoy doing. It's, I feel like you need to kind of enjoy the fruits of your labor is what this is saying as well. So I definitely get that energy for sure. I would be careful of anything. I do feel like saying you need to be careful of unlucky people as well here, Pisces. So it's like if you have people who just always seem to have bad luck in your life, I would be very careful of that with this energy. I just feel like you're kind of like a sponge right now, Pisces. And, I'm a Pisces, so I totally get it. It's like we are sponges, Pisces. So, I would be careful of who you're surrounding yourself with at this time. I don't think this means you have to cut anyone out. I don't think it means you have to, get rid of people or anything like that. I feel like it's just saying if someone is like too negative in your life, don't spend time with them. If someone is always having something bad happen, I would avoid those people here. But there you go. Thank you, Pisces. Thank you, everybody, for being here. Really appreciate it. We are going to do a pick a card, and that'll be that. So let's shuffle here. And also, thank you to everyone who donated. Sorry, I didn't catch all the donations. Oh, wait. I'm just kidding. It's been like a week of no Super Chats, and I already forgot how to do this. Mando, LC, Geraldine, thank you so much for the donations. Phoenix Rose, Jennifer, Donna, the Sleeping Owl Tarot, thank you as well. Really appreciate it. Christy, Mando, Danielle, Shelby, and MK, a big shout out. Thank you for the donations. Really appreciate it. But let's see here. We're going to do 1, 2, and 3 here, people. And 1, 2, and 3. All right. If you pick card number 1, you have the World and the Tiger here. Something is completed. A cycle is ending. But I feel like a cycle is ending so you can go to the next level here. I feel like saying something is not over. That is a very weird message. Something is over, but it's not over. So, I don't know. Maybe you're just like upgrading. This is like an upgrade is what I would say to you here. I do get like instincts here on this Tiger energy. I also feel like too much jumpy. Like I feel very jumpy here. And I feel like there's too much jumpiness. So I feel like some like nice, calm. I feel like you need some calmness here, card number 1. Maybe you need to slow it down. But I feel like you're kind of like ending something so it can start again or something like that is popping into my head. And it's like you're upgrading something to the next level. I do feel travel for some of you, but I feel like you could be traveling for work or business here. Let's see. I feel like for financial reasons with the 5 of Pentacles, I actually don't feel bad about this 5 of Pentacles. So that's interesting. If you pick card number 2, you have the 6 of Cups and the 9 of Pentacles here. I feel that this could be a new opportunity for some of you. The 6 of Cups can be a gift from the universe, and the 9 of Pentacles, to me, can be something new. So I do feel that for some of you, this could be something new coming in for you here. And I feel like it's something that is very profitable, and so it could be a job. For others, it could be love, something like a soulmate with the 6 of Cups. So you could be going from like single to being in a relationship here, I feel. Card number 2. Yeah, somebody who wants to build a home. That is popping into my head very strongly. So almost like 10 of Cups vibes for you if you're looking for love. And if you pick card number 3, you have the Sea Serpent and the Earthworm here. This is like a cycle has ended. Something needs to come out here. Queen of Cups. Could be, for some of you, this is like a very, like maybe you need to take some time to nurture yourself with the Queen of Cups. Could be like a change in direction in love with the Queen of Cups here. The Earthworm is about something hidden, something that needs to be let out. So if you're dealing with a love situation, I feel like this could be like someone who wants to communicate with you here, or just someone who wants to plant seeds. So it feels like a new relationship to me. And I feel like this could be someone opening up. For others, I feel like you're kind of like, you have learned lessons, a lot of lessons with this card here. And I feel like you need to realize like the lessons are over with the Earthworm energy. And it's like you're now planting seeds in a new direction. So I like that. I feel like there's a lot of success, number 3. But anyway, thank you everybody again for being here. Really appreciate it. I will be back on Sunday night. And I totally forgot that this was supposed to be a weekend reading. But anyway, I will be back on Sunday night to do another daily on Sunday, and that'll be that. So thank you, everybody. Also, just so everybody knows, make sure to check out the weekly readings. All the weeklies are up on the channel. Starting tomorrow, the February readings are going to be posted between now and Sunday as well. So make sure to check out your February reading. But thank you, and have a good night.